Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo! What's up, LumioseStation? PKSparkxx, your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductor, is here yet again on Monday with another competitive battle for you. Now, you may be on screen and be like, WTF is with these teams? Who the heck is Joey? Why is he using Ubers? What is this dislike? Hold up. There is a reason that this battle is here. I am in an Ubers battle. This is an Ubers battle. Let me give you guys the background before you go disliking the video so that way you can enjoy this battle to the fullest. So, here's the story. I wake up in the morning, got my Folgers in my cup. I go to Skype, and I see that Joey's in the chat and say, who's here? I'm like, yo, yay, conversation in the morning. I'm here. Hi. My name is PKSparkxx. Nice to meet you. He says, hi, PKSparkxx. My name is Joey. You may know me as PokeAim. Listen, I've had this Uber team made up for a while now. But I can't find anyone who uses Ubers. Do you use Ubers? I said, no. He had a sad face. I said, but I do have me some powerful Pokemon. If you want, I could just bring them some pseudo-legendaries such as my Volcarona, my Salamence, my Tyranitar, and my Mega Kangaskhan. And you can bring your team and we can see what happens. He says, yes, do that. Bring all the power that you can. And we'll see what happens. I just really want to use this team. So I agreed to it. As you guys can see, I brought the strongest team possible. And yes, that's including the Vivillon. If you guys don't know, I nicknamed my Vivillon hashtag the power, not the power, the power 666, because that's exactly what it is. I also brought out the Mega Kangaskhan because this is Ubers. This is Ubers. I can do what I want. I could bring a freaking, what do you call that thing? They call that freaking a Mewtwo Y if I wanted to. And it looks like Joey brought Mewtwo Y. I could bring a Mega Kangaskhan. Guess what? I brought a Mega Kangaskhan because I could do that if I want to. This man, he has a Xerneas. He has an Evitar. He has a Mewtwo. He has a Scizor. He has a Tyranitar. And of course, he has that stupid Choice Scarf Ditto. Which one is his Mega? Now, if it was me, instantly I'd have gone for Mewtwo Y. However, maybe that's too predictable, and he did not go for Mega. Who knows what happened there? But what I do think is that Vivillon is going to do some work. Or is it? We have Ubers versus Pseudos. Are they worthy? Can they stand up to the 680 base stat power that is a legendary Pokemon? Or the Pseudos just falling short? Only one way to find out. By the way, Joey has great taste in fashion. The battle begins with my Katniss, my bug on fire, versus his Mewtwo. He goes for Side Strike and I have no fear because I am bold. Plus max defense, max HP. I take the Side Strike like a boss. And of course, I'm going to go for Quiver Dance. So now I'm faster than the Mewtwo. So what's going to happen? He's going to switch out here, obviously. However, it's too early in the game for me to really predict. Because you never want to do that on the first or second turn. I mean, you can, and you can get lucky with it. However, it is highly unlikely that it will happen. He switches out and goes into the Scizor. I go for the Bug Buzz. And even with the resistance to my Bug Buzz, I still do a really good, I say 30% to his Scizor. So now I can just go for Fiery Dance. I don't even know why he went to Scizor in the first place. Maybe it was a misclick. But he goes out into his Tyranitar, which is a better, proper play because it can definitely take at least one Bug Buzz from my Volcarona. So I believe I go for Rest. Yeah, I go for Rest here because I was thinking that maybe he's going to stay in and go for Bullet Punch, trying to get a quick knockoff. And I'm pretty sure I can live one, even if he's Choice Banded, and then I can rest it all off. And guess what? I'm a full Katniss. I'm ready to just send fire to his entire team. I'm Resto Chusto. However, you know, Tyranitar's on the field. So I'm going to go for Bug Buzz, thinking, okay, maybe I can just get off some quick damage and maybe he'll take me out, or maybe he'll over-predict and go for Self Lock or Dragon or something, whatever. This man goes for Thunder Wave. I'm like, no! Katniss, no! Why? So anyway, my Katniss might go on fire, gets paralyzed, and he goes for the Rock Slide, which doesn't miss. It is times 4 effective from a Drag Tyranitar, and even with plus HP, plus defense, it's not going to survive. So Volcarona goes down, and that makes me sad. But I do take advantage of the sandstorm that is up right now, and I'm going to use my Sand Rush Adamant Escadrille right now. I go for Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out here because he obviously doesn't want to lose his Tyranitar right now. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that can't take me out since this man wants to be running Underwave, so he probably doesn't have Fire Blast on this thing. He switches out and goes to Evitar, predicting the Earthquake, and I went for Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out. So, the advantage goes to me right now. I am Sand Rush boosted, ready to just wreck lives. I go for the Rock Slide, and I completely take out the, the Evitar. And did you guys know that the Evitar is packing leftovers? So I'm pretty sure this is a bulky Evitar trying to take advantage of that Oblivion win. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming, and that's not a bad plan at all. So anyway, the stand goes down. I'm like, no, crap. I wanted at least one more kill with my Swords Dance boosted, Swords Dance, Sand Rush boosted Honey Badger. However, I'm not giving that luxury. He goes into Mewtwo, and I'm pretty sure he's going to kill me. He goes for Aura Sphere. Oh, well, yeah. I switched out to Salamence because I don't really have a safe switch into Mewtwo right now. He goes to Aura Sphere to try and take me out. However, because I'm a Salamence, I resisted. He does about 25% health to me, and then he's going to go for Ice Beam. I'm like, crap, I didn't want to have Ice Beam. I was hoping that he didn't, because then I could went for Dragon Dance that possibly had swept his team with a Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Fire Blast. However, it didn't work out in my favor, and my Salamence goes down without doing a darn thing, similar to his Evitar. I think there's always that one Pokemon in the battle that's going to happen like that. So anyway, his Mewtwo has Taunt. I go into Vivillon thinking I can just Sleep Powder this thing, go for Quiver Dance, be faster than the majority of his team, still has my Focus Sash up. I'm sorry, yeah, still my Focus. No, I wouldn't have Focus Sash up because he wanted to attack me with Ice Beam, but I thought I could live. But anyway, so I'm like, crap, no! In the chat, Joey has the nerve to say, yo, let me just break that sash real quick. And he goes into Tyranitar. I'm like, you are a bastard. I don't like you, PokeAim. Joey, you can go somewhere. Get out of here. But anyway, I go for Bug Buzz, and I'm faster than Tyranitar. So that thing just buzzed all on, and Tyranitar goes down. The stand is up, so I can't switch out. I can switch out into my Escadrille for the Sand Rush boost later on, should something happen to my Vivillon, which I'm kind of expecting at this point, because I can't Quiver Dance, I can't Sleep Powder. All I do is Bug Buzz and Hurricane. So anyway, I expect him to take me out right here. However, this man gets greedy. Well, not greedy, but he actually plays correctly, because there's no way that, you know, with his setup that I can take him out. He goes to Geomancy and then gets the power herb, so it automatically charges. Now, I did not know that Geomancy was a sharp increase. I thought it was just, you know, there. Like a Quiver Dance, instead you have to charge it, but for some, you know, to make it different from Quiver Dance. So I'm like, what's the point? So I thought it was only +1. However, Geomancy is actually +2. Now, the fact that I'm not boosted by Quiver Dance, but I still did 25% damage to a +2 defense Xerneas from Vivillon is pretty impressive. The Hurricane, I got the confusion. He hits himself with confusion, and if you didn't notice, I am no longer taunted. I go for Sleep Powder, and now the Xerneas is asleep. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking if I can get 2 Quiver Dances off, I'm going to be faster and stronger than the Xerneas. However, like I said before, a certain moment in this battle, I did not know that Geomancy was +2 in special attack, special defense, and speed. So he got in 1 turn while I'm trying to get in 2. I get 1 turn of sleep, so it's able to, well, that was pretty much guaranteed though. So I'm able to get 1 Swords Dance up, to get 1 Quiver Dance up. The Sand Rush goes down, so I'm no longer taking residual damage, which is good and bad for me because that was also helping me whittle down the Xerneas. I go for a Quiver Dance yet again, and now I'm thinking in my head, yes, I am faster. Yes! He moves again before me. I'm like, wait, you're faster? I went for Hurricane. I mean, how are you faster? That's when he told me that it was +2. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So anyway, now we're even with stats. He doesn't hit himself with confusion, so obviously Xerneas' natural stats are stronger than Vivillon's, especially in special attack and special defense. So a Moonblast will be able to take me out, and that sucks because I was really hoping to make a quick comeback with Vivillon right there, but it didn't work out in my favor. So I go into Mega Kangaskhan, and of course I want to Mega Evolve instantly because I need a Mega form right now. And of course Mega Kangaskhan has the stats, has the power, has the movesets to do it for me. So I go for Sucker Punch, expecting him to attack, seeing as how he's just low in HP. But he doesn't do that. He goes for, I guess, Geomancy again, or whatever his other utility move is. Maybe it's a status move. But anyway, he hits himself with confusion, and the Xerneas goes down by his own strength, which is good for me. So now, here comes the trump card, a freaking Ditto, and I hate this thing. And I'll tell you guys after the battle why I despise Ditto so much, although it is good. So anyway, I know that he's Choice Scarf. I know he's going to go for Power Up Punch. I go into King Ramses, and here is my thought process. I am going to go into King Ramses, seeing as how I didn't bulk up his defense. I won't be able to take 2 Power Punches from Mega Kangaskhan. He's going to knock me out, and then I can go into Sand Rush because I'll be faster and he's going to be locked in a Power Punch, and I can do big damage, if not knock out the Mega Kangaskhan. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what my plan was. However, as you guys can see, I underestimated the bulk of Tyranitar, or maybe I underestimated the strength of a non-boosted Mega Kangaskhan. So with that all said and done, I am not able to be taken out by 2 Power Punches from Mega Kangaskhan. He gets a +3 attack now from Power Punch, thanks to the stupid child and to the adult Kangaskhan. I am not happy right now. However, I gotta do the best I can. So right now, I sit on my Honey Badger because, like I said, I am faster than this thing because of Sand Rush, even though he's Choice Scarf. So I go for Earthquake, hoping I can get a crit, hoping I can knock him out. Neither of them happen. God darn it. He goes for Power Punch, and guess what? He can't even one-shot me with Power Punch with +3 attack. So it's kind of crazy how needed Parental Bond is to make Kangaskhan something. I mean, yeah, Power Punch, but still, it's +3 attack, and I have no defense or HP investments. The fact that he couldn't one-shot is kind of shocking. So right now, I'm going to go into my own Mega Kangaskhan, and now it is Mega Kangaskhan against the world. He's going to switch out here, making the safe play here, and I'm going to go for Sucker Punch because, like I said, I know I'm faster, and I don't really want to risk him not going for Sucker Punch. He goes out to a Scizor, and I waste my second Sucker Punch. So now he's thinking that I didn't have any PP up, and he's correct, I don't have any PP up. So right now I have 3 Sucker Punches available. Now remember that is an important number. It really is an important number. Or do I have 2 Sucker Punches left? 3 or 2, one of them. But anyway, he goes for Bullet Punch here, and I go for Power Punch because I'm sorry, not Power Punch, Earthquake. Because I'm like, okay, I need to take this thing out. Maybe I can take it out with 2 Earthquakes. But Mega Scizor is pretty bulky. By the way, this is his Mega Force team. The Sandstorm goes down, which is good for me because I need all the HP I can get right now. I go for Earthquake yet again. For some reason, he did not go for Bullet Punch for that extra damage. I really don't know why he didn't go for Bullet Punch right there. But maybe he had another plan I'm just not aware of. In any case, he goes for the Scizor goes down, and now he goes back into his Choice Scarf Ditto with Imposter. So I know he's faster than me. I have no other choice but to go for Power Punch and hope that he can't take me out with Sucker Punch. I'm sorry, I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know he was going for Power Punch or Sucker Punch. He went for the stronger attack, which is Sucker Punch, and he doesn't take me down, and I go for Power Punch, and I'm able to one-shot him with Mount Power Punch, and now I'm +1 attack. The Mega Kangaskhan goes down. Is now 1-to-1 with his Mewtwo still waiting in the wings. The Pokemon he started off with is now his final Pokemon. Still sitting pretty at 35% HP. This is not good. I go for Sucker Punch here, and he goes to Taunt to waste 1 more. So now, after a long turn of stalling, in the chat he types, "Good game." And I'm like, yeah, good game, dude. He goes to a Taunt thinking I'm gonna waste my last Sucker Punch. However, I went for Return. Even with the critical hit, I'm pretty sure it was enough to take out the Mewtwo because I am max happiness, stab, +1 attack. It would, and not to mention I attacked twice, so it definitely would have been enough to take out this Mewtwo. And that is a really good game, Joey. The only thing I'm confused of is why he didn't go for Power Punch again. the Bullet Punch again with the Mega Scizor. I don't know what else he was predicting. Maybe he was predicting me to go for a Sucker Punch right there, and he really didn't want to. He wanted to waste another one because he was worried about it for his Mewtwo. However, I was just focused on killing. Like there becomes a certain point in the battle where you can't try to set up, you can't try to predict, you can't try to do anything. You need to do damage and take a Pokemon out just to weaken this team. I was in that predicament, and that is what caused me to do what I did against Joey, and I guess it got me to win the battle. I stopped playing mind games. I just had to play, fight, and Mega Kangaskhan was able to do it for me. Vivillon did work, albeit with a good amount of hacks, with sleep and I think 2 confusion hits to a Xerneas. But I mean, he did work. And if Geomancy, like if I paired him up against any other Pokemon, especially the Mewtwo and maybe the Tyranitar, it possibly could have done a lot more than it did earlier. However, things just work out. Vivillon still did a lot of work, and I'm proud to have had it in Ubers. My Katniss, I was actually hoping to be a prime player in this thing, but he just outplayed me. I probably wasted it way too early bringing it out in the first turn, but I thought that maybe it could, sometimes playing strong right off the back can really help you out, but it just didn't work out in my favor this time. This was a really good game. I could definitely play Ubers again. However, I do want me a Lugia. I do want to get me a Lugia. I'm just saying, Lugia is the boss. I freaking love Lugia. It's my favorite legendary. And if I do another Uber battle, it's probably going to have a Lugia. I'm just saying. But anyway, that does it for today's battle. I want to thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys show it by hitting that like button. Every single one definitely does count, and we appreciate all the support you give us on LumioStation. If you guys would like a battle with me, I always tweet out whenever I'm looking for a battle. So, what you can do is follow me on Twitter. You can find a link to that and my YouTube channel in the description below. So, you know, if I ever looking for a battle, you can apply first. It's usually the first to apply gets the battle. And if I have a good battle with you, it could get uploaded to LumioStation. What else? What else? Oh, I'm going to be uploading some more Wi-Fi battles on my own channel now. I'm going to get back to that for myself. So you guys can have more Wi-Fi battles that are exclusive to my channel specifically. So if you'd like to see more Wi-Fi battles from me, subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated to everybody who does. And I hope to see you there. You can enjoy the battles I put on there as well. Don't forget to stop by the other stops here at LumioStation. We have the data decks by the One Integral. We have Cooking with Nexus with Numb Nexus. We have Let's Plays by Sacred Fire Negro, the King Nappy, Color of Death, Zephyr's Fire Negro, wow, Zephyr Sonic, and more. And of course, we have Wi-Fi battles here on Monday, and community submission Wi-Fi battles and Pokemon Showdown battles on Friday. There's a lot here for you guys to enjoy. Not to mention the Prison Podcast, which is a live stream every Saturday with a guest. So definitely stop by here. I'm thankful for you guys for stopping by this video and just showing support for LumioStation. I will see you guys next time on Monday. Stay hot, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Yo, what's up, LumioStation? Your competitive blah 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 blah.